happening. KFC. Hello, everyone. My name's Flat Cap Gaming, and I would like to, maybe welcome you to this game. It's called I Love You, Colonel Sanders. The finger-licking good dating simulator. Also, it's my face. Yes. I exist. Or do I? New game! I need to tell you my name now, do I? Well, obviously you know my name is, Black Cap. What else would it be? That's my real name. Flat as in the first name and then Cap's the last name. Okay. You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. The world is peaceful and serene. You could stay in the moment forever. Or you could wake up now. Your first day of culinary school is in no time to sleep in. Throw the clock out the window and stay in bed forever. You slept through the school year and gave up on a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to meet Colonel Sanders. Game over. You might not be cut out for this. Yeah, I just give up. Oh, no, I don't want to have to sit through that. Amazing intro, but still. Had black eyes there for a second. I like chicken. It's very tasty. What happens if I choose the other option? Well, okay. Smack that clock! Up and at him! Lying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, thinking about everything that awaits you at the prestigious University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. Really? Cooking school? And not the worst school name I've heard. Well, it's up there, but it's not the worst. Your mind begins to wander. Who will be there? What will you cook? What should you wear? Time begins to fly by, and you find your imagination getting away from you. I need to take this seriously. I better make sure to arrive prepared for the first day. You bust through your morning checklist. Teeth brushed, hair combed, pits deodorized. Nothing can stop you now. You confidently grab a biscuit, strut through the door, and head off to class. Just what you need to get your blood flowing. Standing in the quad, you gaze up at the magnificent University of Cooking School, Academy of Learning. Academy for Learning. It's not of anything. Here comes your lifelong best friend, Miriam. She's the most adorably awkward person you've ever met, and you absolutely love her for it. Good morning, Flat Cap. Are you excited for your first day of the rest of our lives? Actually, because I sure am. Excited, a little nervous. Okay, a lot nervous. She blinks. I don't know why. Just something that just don't seem natural. Nothing else moves, just her eyes. It's just that this morning I made breakfast for myself, but, well, then I ate it and I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail? Classic Miriam, raised by mastership parents. She's always held herself to a very high standard. Oh, maybe I should give her a French accent. Ever since we were little babies playing together and you rescued me from that quicksand box, it's been very clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're going to do great. But with the University of Cooking School, Academy of Learning's famous 3-day only semesters, I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching up. I'm sorry if this offends anyone. I'm the one that made a French and it was, well, I don't know. But wait. 3-day only semesters? This is a university. Whatever. A sweet girl. Miriam's always had her flair for the dramatic. This summer she got so nervous about her first kiss that she chipped a tooth practicing on a mannequin. Let's pep talk. Yeah. Remember that last month we saw that fortune teller and she had her tarot cards read? Well, I heard that. The lady with the mask gives me nightmares. I've been trying to forget. I know she looks spooky, but she was so sweet. And she told you that you were destined for great things. Remember that tarot card with the fancy-looking tower, and that other card featuring the handsome fellow in the red suit? Mario? Yeah, Castle. Is she Princess Peach? I'm gonna call you Peach now. Because... red suit going up to a tower. I've been waiting for so long to meet a handsome fellow I can call my own. What kind of tears are those? Very, very strange. And I'm sure you will soon. In no time, we'll be graduating in 3 days. And you'll be delighting the world with your heartfelt cooking in no time at all. As you talk Miriam up, you can feel her nerves begin to ease. You know what? Maybe everything will be okay after all. And if not, at least I have these killer bangs. Can you believe I cut them myself? You can definitely believe it. Yeah, they don't look... Well, I can't tell. I cannot believe it. Before you can get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books and custom-engraved measuring spoons out of your hands and onto the ground. Hey! She looks mean. It's Ashley, your arch rival. She's totally evil, but you can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants, and she knows it. Hello, Ashley. Oh, I didn't notice you there, chicken shins. You leave flat cap shins alone. They're perfectly normal shins. You can't stand Ashley. Even her name's annoying. You know for a fact that it's actually Ashley. But she likes to add the extra letters to make herself feel better than everyone. If anyone knows what perfect shins look like, it's us. We're not going to let you or Your weird insults get to us. Across the quad, you see Ashley's best friend, Von the Man, has stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight you can see him casually working out his glutes while he styles his hair. No lie, they're rockin' glutes. Ahem! Von! What? Why is his hair in the shape of a star? No! You're Ryan. Never been sure what their arrangement is. As long as you've known them, Ashley and Von have been just as close as you and Miriam, but substantially more devious. I can't believe that University of Cooking School Academy for Learning would ever allow people like you to attend as students. I know, right? You think that they just hand us our diplomas now? Well, maybe they'll hire us as professors. You amateurs can learn a lot from us. The first day of school about to start, there's just not time to properly tell these two off, so you resist the urge. Let's go, Miriam.
Pish! See you later, losers.
As you approach the door, you see a goofy-looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to it.
Oopsie! I think it's broken.
You reach forward and easily pull the door open. That should do the trick.
I love you!
I think you mean thank you?
My name's Pop. I was named after my Pop. He's old.
Could someone like this also be a student at the school? He must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly means Bob, but I guess he's reading it upside down. Hi, Pop. I'm Flatcap, so... Are you going to make me hold this door all day?
Nope.
And with that, this young man walks into the building ahead of you.
Is it just me, or is he kind of cute?
I think it's just you. He's a child. At a university of learning. You both shrug your shoulders before following him into the building. Ooh. I like triangles are pretty nice to learn. You got your hypotenuse, your base, and your height. You know, a squared, b squared, c squared. Math lessons with Flatcap. You stand at the edge of the room, unsure where to sit. Other students wander in and keep to themselves, busy chit-chatting. A scruffy-looking gooch takes his place at the podium at the front of class. Adorable. No, quiet down, everyone.
Who's this unreasonably cute pup, and why is he in our culinary class?
Oh wait, wrong one.
Yossi Sprinkles, head instructor and CEU of UCSAL.
Please call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and a little and fluffy, but I still demand respect.
Woof.
What? A cute dog is a professor? This is the best school ever! I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nuances of fine dining. Out of nowhere, wind begins to rush around you, and a swirl of cherry blossom petals fill the air inside the classroom.
I'm chilly. Someone close the window.
And then... he walks in. You're immediately swept up in the aura of the new student and his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still. It's him. If it isn't my favorite student, Harland. Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles. Sorry, Professor Dog. Before he can finish his sentence. Please. Oh. Please, call me Colonel. I'm sorry, I'm not from... Okay, here's my location. I do not live in Kentucky. Okay? Good. Colonel Sanders. A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle of desks. Suddenly, the room is sweltering. Sweat begins to bead across your brow. You feel like everyone is looking at you. And you're not entirely wrong.
And over here must be a sweaty Switzerland.
Maybe we should open that window back before faucet pits melts into a puddle and evaporates entirely.
Hold on just a second. No one talks to my friend like that.
You two both know my name. We're in the same kindergarten class. And what's with your really weird insults?
Besides, when Blackcap sweats, it's not gross. It's beautiful. Look at that shimmer.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a moment to clean myself up. Yeah. It's a good thing you didn't forget about that deodorant this morning. This classroom is hot, hot, hot! Dot. Professor Dog steps in to settle the class down and set some ground rules. Welcome to University of Cooking School, Academy of Learning, the greatest culinary academy in the world. The birthplace of culinary legends past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears. There will be blood. There might even be really adorable tiny food. And when it's all said and done, there will be battle. You will lift your sporks and complete the brew cooking arena. Just then, another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech. Hey guys, sorry I'm late. Hope everyone had a good summer. I really miss. Quiet! Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue? You're on the fast track out of here, young man. Are you sure you're even in the right place? Don't you recognize me? It's my third year in this school with you as my teacher. Everyone stares at him blankly. Does no one remember me?
You're expelled if you utter one more word before I can finish. Let that be a lesson to you students that tardiness is unacceptable. Even Clink made it here on time, rolling halfway across town on his tiny wheels.
Trying to see a student Sprinkles is referencing. It appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance?
Word.
The class bursts into laughter. Clink, you rascal. Sprinkles walks in the room, and everyone stands in obedient silence. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose into the air and takes a deep sniff. Your diet is lacking. Based upon what I'm picking up here, you definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself. You've never really had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkles' reputation for being smart, but tough is well known. You decide to butter him by giving him a tree of your pocket. What do you kind? I just carry around a beef treat and a chicken snack in my pocket at all times. Considering this is Kentucky Fried Chicken, you reach beneath your apron and return a chicken snack in your hand. Sprinkle's eyes go wide as he locked onto it.
Who's his favorite? I knew it! The chicken game one had me give chicken to the dog.
Well. I think there might be some competition for the new star student. The furry professor immediately devours the snack, leaving your hand slick with a coating of warm doggy drool. You see the other students eyeing you jealously, but pay no mind to them. If they wanted to succeed in life, they should have learned the importance of carrying a range of dog treat flavors on them at all times. Yeah, just bribe your teachers. Settle down, young chefs. Take your seats and prepare to have your minds opened to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation. As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seats, you're left standing at the front of the room. Only 2 options remain. Hey, Flatcap, there's a seat here. It seems that no one has claimed this seat next to me, if you're interested. This is Colonel Sanders Simulator. You take your seat by Colonel Sanders. It appears to be he brought no books, pens, or pencils. However, his perfect upright posture shows off a seriousness that makes you confident in his desire to learn. Thanks for offering me the seat. I've only had 2 rules. Do all you can to be the best that you can, and it's the only way you ever get that feeling of accomplishing something. That's so inspiring. A little off topic, if you ask me, but okay. As soon as you've settled into your seat, the professor makes an announcement. Think fast! It's time for a pop quiz!
Yay! A quiz about me!
This incredibly important and seriously short quiz will tell me if you're ready for life at culinary school. Keep your knife sharp and your focus sharp. Here comes question 1. If train A is traveling to point B and train B is traveling to point A, how important is it you wash your hands before cooking? Extremely! That's right! Force is to tree as chicken is to. What? Oh wait, yeah, lots of feathers. That's right! What's the most efficient eating utensil ever created? A spork! That's right! What food is best for a broken heart? From the heart. That's right! Sprinkle's a good boy. He's a talking dog. Yeah, you're a talking dog. Obviously you're a good boy. That's right! Your total score is perfect score! Wow, to be honest, don't you cheat? You look up to see the Colonel Sanders has been watching you tally your score. He's impressed. Now, I know we just met, but I got to confess, I think you've got a beautiful brain. A beautiful brain, yes. I'm just a big brain. Hot diggity, Flatcat. You just scored some major Colonel Sanders points with that performance. May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch! Hey, that would be important at culinary school. Wow, the cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating. To be fair, if it's a school that only lasts 3 days, they could, I guess it'd be pretty decent food. A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters. Do you smell that? That must be our lunch. Smells crazy good. Everyone, can I have your attention?
this about lunch?
No, I just wanted to apologize for my tardiness. You see, I was... Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement. Hey, It's about lunch. Everyone cheers! Woo! Lunch! But Shh!
Lunch, lunch, lunch!
She said, shh! In honor of the new semester, I have prepared something special to share with everyone at lunch. This needs to be the smell I smelled. Indeed, that smell. You hold your breath, waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You've heard he's very talented, but were the rumors true? Is this? Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head. Its contents glimmer in the light. Held high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy, golden finish. The aroma envelops you, and you feel warm and safe. Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken. What a novel concept. Your stomach begins to grumble as if to say, stop thinking and start eating. For years I've been developing a secret recipe for perfect fried chicken. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 spices and herbs are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors. I can't do a Kentucky accent. God dang. Ding dang ding-a-ling. You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling down notes as fast as they can. But that's all I'll say about that. And you think we want your stupid recipe, dude? Nah, my dude, nah. I'm just drafting the last will and testament in case one of those ingredients is poison. Got him! He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn. You wait to see what zinger Ashley has prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Yeah, and I was writing in my diary. Dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew that moment that only hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender. We see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. She realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame. With cooking skills like this, she wants him all to herself. Oh, please. Well, Van the Man, if you don't want any, I'll take this. Whoa, hold on. I guess I'll try it. He takes one bite. Look at his hair. And his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold in this pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. Easy now, there's enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in! You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of this bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing! Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. Alone with your taste buds, gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float and weightlessly. What? Focus your mind, meditate. Savor. Swim. I want to find that secret recipe. You let the food rest in your mouth and focus on it, scrutinizing every flavor. Salt? Maybe. Pepper? Too obvious. Oregano? Basil? No, basil. Maybe, but there's something else. Something dark, something spicy. You dig deeper, deeper, deeper. Yes, even deeper still, until you find it. Could it be? He really did. How bold, how adventurous to use. You try to go even deeper into the sea of flavors, but this revelation alone is more than you can handle. You snap out of it and realize this information was meant to remain a secret. And yet, now you know. A mental responsibility now rests upon your shoulders. As you look around, you realize that everyone in the room is consumed by the lunch. No one noticed that you've traveled through space and time. After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. I approach Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he is doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I wonder if I could talk to you for a second?
Anything for a fellow chef.
What exactly was on that chicken?
Ha ha ha. Oh, well, how bold of you to come out and ask. Yes, the ultimate weapon. It's an idea I had for a combination of flavors. That'll make me my fortune, establish my legacy as all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. It's just that you and me are talking and I can keep a secret. In fact, I got some of my own I'll be willing to trade. What's the rush? Semester's only getting started. We got 2 more whole days to get to know each other. He's clearly not going to give it up easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel. Shouldn't learning be fun? Aww.
You've got much... Kentucky Fried Chicken. You got mushy, I'll give you that. Colonel Sanders looks both ways and makes sure you're truly alone, then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers. Just one ingredient, but you can't tell. I use... It's something my great-grandmother taught me. Okay. Wow, I would never have guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure where you'd guess some if you searched. And... Definitely isn't the flavor you tasted before. So now you're 2 ingredients closer to knowing the full recipe. But you don't tell Colonel Sanders that. While you're wrapped up in a huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared. While everyone else is still in the cafeteria, you decide to go look for him. You find Colonel Sanders outside, standing in the quad. Oh, it's you again. No, Kentucky Fried. Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I come out here and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue on after I've graduated. Sounds like you have big plans. I dare say, the biggest. I will leave my mark on this world, and you can bet on that. Okay, alone, together for the first time, you figure it's the perfect moment to show your personality to him. Wow him! To add additional ingredient to really spice things up. Show me your strength! Or be modest. Muscles! Oh, no. You know, I've been thinking about your secret recipe. Of course you were. You don't simply forget a combination like that. That's exactly right. I remember it because I've tasted it before. I stopped at a random fried chicken stand the other day, and their chicken tasted exactly like yours. Did you just compare my recipe to a random fried chicken stand? Well, yes, I did. But it was a really good stand, especially considering it was frozen first. Frozen chicken? Colonel Sanders struggles to conceal his emotions, fighting back tears of anger. I can't believe you'd say such a thing. You realize you've done irreparable damage to your friendship, from which it can never recover. He's hurt.
How could you?
Hey, Black Cat. You saw this game is called a dating sim, right? That's your idea of gaming. It's not the game for you.
What? Game over?
Howdy. Yeah. Neg him to show your. Oh, I thought you were asking for his muscles. No, I was just being mad at. No. Wow him. You know what? About that, I was thinking about your secret recipe. I don't doubt it. As a way of leaving an impression on all those who taste it. You decided to show that you also know a thing or two about blowing minds with new flavors. I actually thought of some ways to improve it.
Improve it? Want to change my secret recipe? And you think you can do better?
Have you ever heard of habanero peppers?
Heard of them? I did an entire garden of chili pepper varieties. Habanero, habanero, cayenne. That's not the point. You can't just toss new ingredients in my secret recipe and expect to improve it.
The recipe is all about balance. It involves careful consideration and refinement.
I didn't mean to. Let this be the last time you improvise on my recipe, Black Cat. I'm headed back to class for the next lesson.
That certainly didn't go as planned. Better head back inside, but you wait a moment so that Colonel Sanders doesn't think you're desperately chasing after him. You step into a massive cooking arena where the afternoon lessons will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they could need.
Wow, look at this place. It's magnifique. Finally, we get to show off our stuff. Wait a second. Oh no. We have to show off our stuff. What if I totally blow it?
You're not going to blow anything. Well, maybe kisses to the crowd of fans you're going to earn with your signature. Adorable, tiny food creations. Welcome, students, to the cooking arena. For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off. Naturally, Miriam looks over at you, but unable to control yourself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders. Hey, Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? A team of two, that is. Me and you, if that wasn't clear. Want to be my partner?
Aw.
Sure, Flatcat. I'll prepare our station. Let you as a partner, Miriam was left standing all alone. Two different students quickly take notice.
Hello, new partner.
Oh my. Oh my. Two potential partners? I'm so sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose. Looks like you'll have to pick for her. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being alone forever. Who do you want to ask to be Miriam's partner? Well, I mean, I think that guy's an oven, so wouldn't he be a decent chef? Sorry, Pop, but I think Miriam will be partnering with Clank today.
Oh, it's okay. I already ate.
It's not entirely clear if Pop has any idea what the point of school even is at this juncture. Clank is clearly excited to have some attention. He beats up and begins to roll back and forth.
Work.
Hold there, fella. You don't even know the assignment yet. Technically, Clank might not even have a face. There's something charming and earnest about him. Tissue? I hardly know you. Clank judders and a panel shakes loose. You get the impression that this is a sign of affection. Looks like you two will be fine. Now it's time to focus on your own cooking classwork. Alright, you two. For today's lesson, we're going to keep it simple. Make a basic dish and divide it up in the steps. No chef is an island. It takes two flints to make a fire. You get the idea. Which dish do you suggest to your partner, Colonel Sanders? Steak tartare seems easy enough. It's fancy and you don't even need to cook it. Octopus? Mashed potatoes. Mashed potatoes! I've always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we could make something warm. Oh wait, no, that's me. I've always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we could make something warm, inviting, comforting. Maybe mashed potatoes. And gravy? I couldn't imagine one without the other. Colonel Sanders casts a coy look at you, causing your whole face to bleed red. Embarrassed, you quickly turn away. I'll go get the potatoes. No, please, let me. Picking the perfect produce is a passion of mine.
Looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders?
We're just cooking partners. Mind your own business.
Sanders' heart is my business. You better keep off your fingers off mine, man.
Did someone call for me? The heavy metal.
Ugh, no G's, Van Van. While I'm over here crushing Flatcap streams, you're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. That was the deal, remember?
Colonel Sanders returns, arms full of peeled potatoes. He tosses them into boiling water and turns his attention to you and your old friends. Oh, howdy there, Ashley. Von Von. Are we working a quartet instead of a duo now?
Actually, no. Looked like Flatcap was struggling, so we offered her to give them a hand. You know how it is. These young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring.
I was going to say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I could also teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day you might be able to get up to my level. Ha! Doubt it.
Don't be rude, Van Van. Personally, I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to
God, that music's loud.
concoct creations worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular.
Wink, wink.
Colonel, if you ask me, I might be a better partner for you than this thing that has positioned itself at your station. Don't you feel deep down that we cast complementary shadows? We fit together like a fine red drumstick. It just makes sense.
Yeah, wait. Kinda. Nothing about this makes any sense, but one thing's clear. She's coming for Colonel if you don't watch out.
Ashley
is really going at you hard, but you need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly. Colonel or Miriam? The Colonel! I'm here to learn and express myself via my cuisine, not bicker my prima donnas. Partners were chosen at the beginning of class, so let's respect the format, okay? You return to Colonel Sanders to confirm that you're on the same page. I chose Colonel Sanders, and Colonel Sanders chose me. Isn't that right? A businessman respects all fair agreements, from contracts to handshake. I took on Flatcap as my partner for this activity, and I stand by it. Based on your team's behavior, I'd say you're perfect for each other. Neither of you has Flatcap's natural talent or their loyalty. Being defended by Colonel Sanders leaves you feeling proud and full of potential. You look for sprinklers and hopes he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Darn those cute corgis and their short but sturdy stature. You look down at your station and realize that in the tension of the moment, that hands have been cooking on autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed the boiled potatoes into a perfect creamy mashed texture with plenty of butter and cream for flavor. This is a natural passion guided you through the steps you know so well while your attention was elsewhere.
I know what to do. Colonel Sanders extends his hand. He's holding beautiful white porcelain gravy boat, out of which pours a smooth brown gravy, smothering your nearly finished potato dish. Oh! Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. The results look spectacular. Granny would be very proud. Colonel Sanders holds a spork out to you. You reach out and grab a hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand holding the same spork, and for that small moment, all madness and pressure in this crazy world stops. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still. If you love something, set it free. Together you dig the utensil into the mashed potatoes and let the heaping spork pull up, and you see Ash with a sinister look. Sinister? Yes. You know she's plotting something against you and Colonel Sanders. And then, filled with rage and without speaking, you fling the spork full of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face. Van Van, do something. Scooping up a fingerful, Van Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes that's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will he be ever able to cook something with so much love and integrity? Hold on right there, Flat Cat. We do not waste food on the brooming cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you'd both better be prepared to eat it wherever it lands. Can I ask Potato Face? Van Van rushes back over, a covered dish in his hand. Mashed potatoes with gravy. Pathetic. Just a few minutes, I've prepared a full meal. Gaze upon my specialty. Braised tentacle of octopus in my silky saltwater sauce, plated on a battle axe forged from my supreme chef ancestors. You've ignored me too long. That ends now. It is I who will have the first bite, and you will all look on me with envy. The interrupting student rushes at Van Van and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate. No, don't! Something about this dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed, and may have turned in the process. The results could be toxic. Too late. It has been eaten. Oh no. I think I left something in the oven. I don't feel so good. Uh-oh. Well then, it killed him! Everyone step back, don't take another bite. When you look back at the plate, the rest of it's gone. You notice the tip of the tentacle being slurped up in Pop's mouth. Pop winces in pain for just a moment, but then it is immediately back to its oblivious self. Oopsie! Tastes like poison. The entire class is gathered to watch Pop's final moments. Shocked, frozen, the whole crowd. They are motionless as statues. The class bell rings, disrupting the moment and snapping everyone back to reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite obvious danger, has inoculated him against poisons of all kinds. I'm not sure the professor's here to make enough money. Hello? I just turned into a ghost over here. Seeing that you're shaken up by that really annoying student and all his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you. I'm sorry you had to go through all that. Please let me take you home. What? Like for real? Oh, come on. You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. At night, the school building has taken another vibe entirely. It's dark and more than a little spooky. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly. Those mashed potatoes in class today. But before you go on, I want you to know, They're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them. They were amazing. Tasting them, it reminded me why I became so passionate about food to begin with. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him, in a way that you might find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him that you're developing feelings for him. Colonel Sanders? Yes, Flycat? There's something I need to tell you. Hold it right there! There's something I need to tell you first. Oh, jeez. You see, when I was a boy, I had a dream that one day I'd be the greatest chef the world had ever seen. And every day since, I've been working toward that dream, day and night. Never stopping, never resting, also lifting a lot of weights, like so many weights. We should follow our dreams with all our hearts, and our souls may grant them like wishes floating on a shooting star. Hey, no, you! Shut up! I'm here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story. Star of the story. Are we forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy? You can't prove that. I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance you hear a long, sad sigh. Forget him. We're talking about me. Me. I'm the hero. Sport Monster. The Sport Monster is here to fight the hero. Bon. Yes. ... I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds. How dare you threaten me just like that? Just as I was letting down my guard and connecting with another chef on an emotional level. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Be very afraid of me because I'm a monster, see? Is he rhyming on purpose, or is that just a coincidence? Before you can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence. What will you do? Attack? Does that go on the attack? Which attack will you use? Cooking with love! Cook with love, just 1 damage. It just got real. The attack really upset the Sport Monster. The Sport Monster goes on the attack. They spit hot gravy at you. You take 1 damage. Attack again! With last time. With love! 1 damage! Oh, the Sport Monster won't forget this. The monster's really feeling threatened by your attack. Mashed up. Their mashed mind draws enemy. They go large or more enemy. Which defense do you use? Trip. I don't know what that means. Nope. This is not being Sport Monster duel. No quitter. Buffed up and ready to rumble. They go on the attack once again. Use a Yuletide 2 damage. You take much more damage. You're not gonna survive. Cook of love! Oozing cheese sauce. Ultimate attack, rounded edge. Uh-oh, I'm getting yay. Fire villain! Your reign of terror stops here. Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens. Power punch! Power pinch! Oh, pinch? Oh, does 10 damage. Sport Monster is defeated. You saved me! An injured Sport Monster spews steam into the night. Spare this wretched beast. Manage to tamp down your disgust at the sight of his gnarly beast long enough to realize that he's still a living creature, but pure soul deserves your pity, not your wrath. Begone, beast! Don't you dare come back for a follow-up encounter tomorrow! I won't forget this, and I certainly won't be back, like you said. The Spurt Monster scuttles off into the night. Okay then. You defeated monster left behind a special item. Appears to be a cookbook, but upon inspection, it's so much more. It's a book of magic spells with a golden chicken on the cover. You open the cover, find a library card tucked inside. Last name, to have signed it is Borko. Borko. That name sounds strangely familiar. Blub is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night, holding a mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from your battle buzz, you realize your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes before you fall asleep. He must have helped you get home in your tired state. You don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. You want to thank him, but you don't have enough strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers being pulled up over you as you are tucked in tightly. Good night, my Colonel. In your dream, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is there, instructing your love. Dreams are weird. Yes. You know what, guys? I think I'm gonna... Yep, end it here. Yep. Oh, choices. Well, I guess, if you've liked this, consider maybe giving it a like. And consider subscribing to Flat Cap Gaming. Goodbye, and, yeah, there's still 2 more